Hey folks, Quill18 here, and welcome to another episode of Let's Play Sid Meier's Civilization 5 as Poland, where we try to go into space, as one does. So, we are still building up a little bit of a navy, just to try to make sure we don't get completely run over. But more importantly, we are going to go and snag some land over here on the very, very dangerous area with the Mongols and Songhai and the Mayans and stuff like that. Yeah, it's not that the land is dangerous in and of itself, although having the Mongols there is definitely bad. But having close borders and things like that increases the friction, increases the chance that the AI might decide to take a bite out of me. So we'll see how it goes. On the other hand, if they do attack, it'll probably be here, so we just load this area up with melee units, and maybe we'll be okay. I don't know. Anyway, let's have this great profit spread science to Manila, because they want it. Also, it will flip over. There's a foreign religion there, so we'll get some science as well. We're currently at 1087, so if we do this, boom. Okay, 1,000 faith. That actually didn't generate that much science. Didn't realize how sort of stingy the interfaith dialogue actually was. It's not a ton of science. I mean, I guess it's not bad. It's like, what? Did we even get like a half a turn worth of science? I guess not. Interesting. Tears declared war in Pakal. Okay, because there's been a flip over there, which is fine. Manila will now like me a little bit more than before. As shown. Well, we can't flip them quite yet, but maybe soon. We've finished that. Let's get a bank going. I don't know if we need walls in our capital ever. We might want some on our coastal cities, but I don't know if we need any in our actual capital, because it's really well protected, actually. It's a little far away. I don't think anyone's going to make a run for it, and it's not actually coastal. Not unless they can somehow take over woods down there as well. Privateer is done. We might, at this point, since we do have a tiny bit of a navy, go ahead and start constructionating some public schools again. Might be a good idea. Markets are good, seaports are decent. They do have fish, and it does give the +1 happy, so it starts to become okay. Windmills are alright. We need to keep our happiness up, though. Maybe I will just build a seaport. It's only +1 happiness, and +1 production, and +1 gold. And, you know what? We may build some more naval units there, so what the hell? Let's go and do that. We can make a new proposal over here. So we have embargo at city-states, and we didn't get our science funding. That is really, really sad. I might just try... You know what? Maybe we can try to sneak in historical landmarks. But I really want a science funding, though. You know what? We'll keep putting science funding up and hope someone else does historical landmarks, which we might also be okay to vote for. Okay, so we've got that. Who else wants my religion? Kaisel over here. So there's not going to be a flip, so we're not going to get the science boost. Lhasa would, and actually Lhasa's got faith, which actually ties in halfway decently to producing, say, more great profits, for example. Privateer is done. Got our caravel sitting there. We're just going to have this privateer just... you know what? Go and explore. I'm just going to auto-explore you. There's bits and pieces we don't know about yet. Really, we can't upgrade the caravel. Anyway, you go and explore, too. Just to get a little bit of that done. It should be okay. Manila are glad to see science. Shown are the ally of tier. Funding was not passed. Nay, nay, nay. And yay for the embargoing of city-states. I'm really, like, what the hell, AI? What do you got against city-states? I mean, you can still do missions for them and stuff like that. You just can't do trade routes. And it's a good thing there's no trade route missions that are up, because I'd be potentially a little bit annoyed. Excuse me. Actually, let's go and sit on the pearls. And sit there and defend that. Mutual open borders is fine, just to hopefully keep ourselves a little bit happy. Brandenburg Gate by Pocatello. That's alright, I think. So I'm still feeling relatively confident for a science victory. We'll get a nice boost of production over here, actually, when it comes time to start building the spaceship parts. Watts isn't a great city, but it's actually doing fine. I mean, I can't criticize it too much. Okay, prosperity of other city-states. You... Alright, I was sending you over in this general direction. Musketmen. Actually, this frigate, that would make a lot more sense to have over here, because we can do some bombards. I don't know if we need the privateer here. Anyway, we'll put the privateer down there. Yeah, so, I mean, we don't have the military tech, because we've been going for the science tech, and I think that's fair. But, actually, maybe instead of grabbing archaeology to lead into biology, I should have just grabbed a couple of military techs. The reason I did this is to unlock something for my spy to steal in 20 turns. So I want the science. I got that. Privateer is done. We are building a new city, so you know what? We will need the zoo because we need to maintain our happiness. We get our 10% boost. It's very important. We're going to sit you here. And you... I'm going to sit over here. We also need a new workboat for that. Privateer is done. We could drop a seaport here for some extra happiness, the production, and of course faster shipbuilding later on. I think going back to public schools makes sense though. I mean, they're all good, right? There's no bad pick there. I suppose I'll sit you here. It's actually going to be a limited ability to shoot over things, but we'll see what we can do. We probably aren't going to be keeping things here, but for now it's suitable. I would love to do that. In fact, I hope that you really fall in love with my salt and never want to do anything to jeopardize our relationship. Archaeology is done, so it's not a huge deal in and of itself. We may dig up some nearby sites in our territory just for the passive culture boost. Cargo ship is done. You know what the thing to do will be? You know, we would get a bigger defensive boost if we were here, but then we'd be out of range of the coal, so that's no good. We found a city here. Hooray! And instantly lose all our happiness. Awesome. We'll start with, you know what we're going to start with here? We're going to start with walls. And this cargo ship, so what is the city called? Can I buy a vowel? What? Sizkizin. God damn it. Skizkaz. Skuzkaz. There we go. You'll be Skuzkaz. Cargo ship. Can we reach Skuzkaz? We can, with some hammers. And we can't grow right now. We have no happy. So hopefully we do something about that soon. And, oh, another cargo ship as well. We could send some extra hammers over here. And I think that's what I will continue to do. Send more hammers to Gdansk. Just to get it finished. We'll try to get our tech up and stuff. Means losing a little bit of money, but that's okay. Harbor for the happy, trade route things like that. I don't know if it's critical. We might just keep pumping out ships here, actually. Oh, we do need a workboat or two. So we'll do that. Let's build another farm over here. That'll be fine. And yeah, we're gonna... What are we gonna do? Sedone over here. I'd really love you to have... I would really love to have you on my side. Ugh. I'd like a gold mission to come up. Because even 1,000 gold won't get them to flip. And that is really annoying. Does anyone else want a gold bribe? Singapore does. That's a lot. But it's also a happiness thing. Oh, hold on. No, you know what we have to do? Before something terrible happens, we're going to buy the spices. And do we rush towards the coal? We don't have to rush towards the wheat because we'll actually have time for it to... We'll have some warning before they go and grab it. I'll grab the sheep now. Oh, we got sugar there too. Wow. And we're going to purchase a worker right away. I think that'll be an excellent idea. I'm almost thinking that the farm's going to be overkill, but we'll fix our happiness problems at some point. Mostly when we get an ideology, actually. Do we want to be on the hill? I guess we actually can't shoot anything from there. Or tell you what, you stay on the hill. You go in the city, which still has kind of a narrow angle of attack. It's actually probably a good idea. We're going to upgrade both of these guys too, just preemptively. We have a longswordman right here coming over. So he can go and sit in this jungle here and protect that archer. Salt Pakal. Pakal, Pakal, Pakal. Dude, no, that's Montezuma. Pakal. Did we reset it? No? Maybe you lost something. I would like to sell you some salt. There we go. I think that'll work. And yeah, we'll probably want to hook up the luxury resources ASAP. Question, do we have ivory? Yes, but we don't have spices. So we'll go and prioritize that. This boat is going to come over here. Wait, 1, 2, 3. Oh, we can't actually work that tile. Silly me. Tell you what then. Excuse me. You are going to come over here instead. It's a bit of a long trip, but I have faith in you. Gatling guns are going to be pretty awesome. I think what we'll do is we might wait a tick. These are not particularly upgraded. We're spending a lot of money getting them up to advanced status. We won't upgrade them yet. We'll leave them at like one notch away. I don't even know if we need you here anymore. Where would we want you? These are all my trade routes. Yeah, it would be nice to camp out on something. Got that protection with a frigate. You know what? We'll send one more ship over here just to actually defend the frigate with a melee ship. That seems like it might be a good idea. Auto wake up, and the worker will come right over here ASAP. And coal might be a priority in a sense, but I quite like the idea of, you know, not being completely unhappy if we can help it. Let me pop out a harbor here, just for the extra happy point, even if it's a little bit silly. No, sorry, I have no interest in going to war. This might be like the France game, where we go through the entire game never going into a single war. This makes it a little less likely, being next to the Mongols. I apologize, we will refrain from settling near you in the future. Actually, we should buy the coal right away, now that I think about it, because he might ask us to not buy a tile, and then we'll have to, you know, probably hold up that promise. And the sugar? There, that's my entire money. But it gets all the key tiles that we definitely don't want to miss. Let's just go for more money. That's giving up a lot of beakers, but honestly, well, we could go to Tikal. Tickle! It's 5 less money, it's 1 more beaker in our favor, and we give up 2 less beakers. I don't know, it's whatever, it's fine. Harbor is done. Seaport for extra happiness and slight production. Maybe. You know, let's get some amphitheaters up. We are going to need a little bit more culture and stuff. You just sit tight over there. You're going to come here and then spread the love of science. Science! Large public works. Something dazzled and then with the Louvre. I don't think we're going to build that. And yeah, you got claimage. And yeah, we got a couple of ships still exploring. Maybe they'll find that last wonder, which will give us +1 happiness, plus some relationship boost with Singapore. That wouldn't hurt. And we'll have to send an extra worker over there. Probably should have bought just an extra worker. How much are they? Are they like 220? No, 310. Musician has nothing. Although, we have open borders over here. You know what? Maybe we should see about getting a little bit of influence. Or, no, we're building an amphitheater. You know what? Let's just wait here for a turn. Actually, I don't want to fortify you, because then I will forget about you. We're going to wake you up. And just have you wait with the spacebar. Okay, good. Probably more farms up here in Rocklaw, actually. Not that you can grow yet, but one day soon. Constructed plantation. Yeah, we lose a little bit of culture, but that's okay. We need the happy. You've been converted. Tier! Or tire, depending on where you're from and how you say things. That's okay. You've grown. You got that great person. Science! Okay. Now, the trick is just going to be to not die over here. If the Mongols go and drop their Khan right there, it'll be a little bit annoying. No, I don't want to fight Ethiopia. This may have been a silly thing, but it is a great city spot. Oh my god. Good. Now, wait, did I not build an amphitheater? It's a work of writing. Oh. Not music. Alright, build me an opera house then. And you become a musketman for like $0, which is great. Come in over here. I might have to go dig that up. Genoa is impressed by my swift advancement. We only got 39 influence? Why not 40? That's weird. Well, whatever. Pocatello is plotting against me. Yeah, well, shouldn't be a terrible surprise. And that's the problem, like, exposing myself like that. Oh, man. Don't lose your capital. Shoshone are a beast in this game. Like, in every game, they're always, like, monsters. I mean, at least you got some cannons. But you're probably screwed. Hey, a great scientist. All right. I think at this point, I'm just going to light bulb. I don't know if there's worth doing a timing thing. I don't think we're close to... Because we could save them and get more science boost later on. But you know what? If we pop this now, we'll reveal aluminum basically right now. It might be one more turn, actually. And aluminum could dramatically boost our tech. So you know what? We're going to go ahead and do that. Alright, so we got the police station, the stock exchange, which is actually kind of handy. The hydro plant also isn't bad. Give me aluminium! Okay, we've got some here. Good. It's already mined and everything, which is great. See, like, such production. Much wow. And that's it? We have 8. Are we getting some of that from city-states? Oh, it is an 8. Okay. Oh, yeah, it's 6 production. Derp, derp. Really? Only 1. Oh, that is, like, less than awesome. But still, I can't complain too much. At least we've got it. You are going to convert over. Give science. You can fortify there. I feel like it might be a good idea to upgrade this guy to a Gatling gun right away. Maybe I should have actually just disbanded the composite bowman. It had been so long. I mean, if they don't get upgraded, they just won't do a whole lot of damage. But I hate not having the extra range. Suppose I can save my money until the war actually breaks out. Zoo is finished. We're at 0 happiness. Hooray! Look at us. Yeah. Still would like to build those shrines and stuff too. But... Another civilization impressed with culture. We got aluminium. Industrial era. We need to pump out a few more units over there too. Just to feel a little bit more secure. I want to get like an artillery unit sitting on this tile. And defend it here on the sheep. That wouldn't be bad. Oh! Ask and ye shall receive. Who is that from? Sedone? You're so great, Sedone. Appreciate that. So yeah, do this. Doesn't have the indirect fire, but it'll be on a nice hill. Although we will have to protect it on the flank. One more turn for the Opera House. And you can come way over here and do that. And you can also come over here and you can do the ivory. Finish the walls. Build me a castle. We might want to squeeze out a harbor. No, you know what? Castle first. I'm paranoid right now. And I might actually just want to buy another worker. I don't think I have enough. There's lots of tiles that still need improving. Although, we're getting close to maybe the end phase of that. You know what? Unless I built a military unit. No. Build me another worker. Should have done this ages ago. I'm so bad in Civ 5 about doing the worker thing. Yes, I would love to continue this deal. That would be nice. 0 happiness is good. It's not negative. I think we get the boost. Yeah, from excess happiness. Well, I don't have the excess. It always says, like, you have to be positive. It really means you have to be non-negative. A 0 happiness, you still get your 10% science boost. But we're still not really growing right now. You can create a great work of art. What are you going to make? Strauss. You are going to make Die Flandermaus. He really hated the Flandermaus. Hey, you've grown. Oh, I didn't do the... Doesn't really matter as much for this city. And actually, I may not mess around with these tiles because we don't really need to rush any growth right now. So yeah, we'll leave it as is. Opera House done. We do have aluminium and +1 production every tile next to a river. 1, 2, 3. It's not bad. Maybe a police station actually in our capital. We have been getting spied on a lot. We do have a defensive spy and a constable now. That counts for something. It's kind of annoying. We could pop that out, and actually someone wants that, but I think that would be silly. We get the great thing. We get 4 slots. I mean, it's a lot of culture. Mostly just blocking something else. No, it would be pretty silly. Yeah, I can build another frigate. Did I get another source of iron somewhere? Maybe in trade from something. I could also pop out some muskets to defend on land over there. Actually, that might not be a terrible idea. We don't have a barracks. You know what? Let's build a barracks. I don't know if I'll go all the way up to an arsenal, but we'll do that. Meanwhile, seaport hydro plant here. This is actually quite a bit more of a river. Because I think... Yeah, Krakow really wants the hydro plant. There's a lot more river tiles. It's going to be very strong. Harbor is done over there. Great. Still kind of slow production. Probably want to start doing the public schools. We still need to get our national wonders, our tech-based national wonders. This is going to be, well, not that handy quite yet, actually. And speaking of tech-based national wonders, I suppose that means we need to go library, university over here. As much as I might also want some walls. Let's at least get the level 1 walls. We might not go up to a castle. Another worker is complete. I think we've got someone actually going straight to the ivory. You know what? You go to the sugar then. That'll be fine. Yeah, this city is giving us so much stuff. It's unbelievable. Go ahead and improve the fish. We do want you to grow, but we don't want our happiness to go negative. But you know what? We're going to hook up this stuff. No, it's fine. Yeah, you can definitely work the good tiles now. You know what? Do that. Followed by that. It slows down your castle a bit, but it might be okay. Palenque has been captured by the Shoshone. That is really bad. Although, oh, I should have actually tried for 7. Sure. It will give him some warmonger status. But good God, that is really scary over there. And he's got all these city-state allies as well. Did we just discover Ragusa? Really? Here, we'll pledge to protect you. Then we'll do something else. And pledge to protect you. Yeah, we lost some deals. We're going to have to go and revisit that in a second here. We had the city-state of Ragusa. Krakow was grown. City connection was established. Vancouver, Vancouver, Vancouver. Just get the public schools up now. Okay, trade. Oh, the only one who wants anything at all right now is Shoshone. They would even trade some sugar, but we don't have enough stuff to send them back the other way. And we're about to get sugar, so it doesn't matter. And you... You know what? Let's try to suck up to the Shoshone by sending some more trade routes their way, because they're the ones I'm concerned with. I should also be concerned about the Mongols. That is done. Could pop out the armory. We may as well. Armory, and then maybe 2 or 3 muskets, and that'll feel pretty good. You would maybe go to the Mongols. Were you already going there? No, we need to keep one going to Askia. Oh yeah, we can't do a sea-based trade route to the Mongols. We might have to build a land caravan once we get another trade route. It's not worth as much, but it just might be a good idea. There we go. We will pledge to protect you. I mean, they've got allies. Good God. Like, Shoshone have everything. I suppose we could hook up the horses just to get more horses, but no one wants to buy any. Or, that's not true. We actually did manage to trade some away. Maybe we can trade some more if we got that going. Warsaw has 20 citizens. Are we still, like, quite big here? Motion-Kani is growing like crazy. They've got, wow, double crabs, all those fish, and gems. What the hell? Holy crap, this is a good capital city. Almost makes you think the AI cheats, but they don't. Alright, that had grown, then we got that, protecting that, okay. We got a little bit of cash, but not much. We spent it all on workers. Right, we got that catapult a while ago. I think I should move it up here too. I don't know if I'll upgrade it. It might just be, you know, just technically having some more bodies in the area. We'll have to play it by ear once the war starts. And I suspect there probably will be a war at some point. But, you know, maybe we can cross our fingers and hope that it doesn't trigger. We need a new Great Prophet. Looks like we might get one in a couple of turns. Most wonderful people. 16 wonders! So... Oh my god. Runaway Civ over there. We definitely wouldn't want to take them in a straight-up fight. Finish the armory. Good. Musket. Probably don't want to overdo it on muskets, actually. But a couple of extra melee people on the front lines can certainly help. Okay, walls, which I'll probably stop there. I may want a castle there at some point, but not right away. Probably pick up a windmill, actually. Or no, straight up library university. Straight up library university. Just try to rush that out. And we'll have to get that going on top too. Yeah, just hook up the pasture and we'll see what we can do with it. Research agreements. Yeah! Good way to spend my money. Means I can't upgrade my units, but that's okay. Yeah, I don't suppose you'd be willing to do 7 anymore, no? 6. 6 is fine. Our science hasn't really gone up in, like, quite a few turns, though. We may be stagnating slightly there, and that makes me kind of concerned. Napoleon. Salt for money? Good. Losing some happiness from Genoa. We could throw it. Well, no, we don't have any money for a bribe, so none of that. No, I can't. Although, let me tell you, if they declare on me, I'm going to be, like, throwing bribes your way to declare war on them from the north. Did it with the Shoshone. Like, have they been, like, did someone get exterminated? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. They've actually been exterminated. Holy crap. Musket is going to get drill 2 and is going to sit on the sheep. We are going to do a camp to connect the ivory. We're going to build maybe another cannon. We can upgrade them to artillery later on. Another cannon. You never know when we might be able to make a push for a city. Good, the school is done. Hydro plant is not worth it down here so much. Markets are okay, but you know what? Give me some shrines. And we can do policy. We're going to finish rationalism. And ideally, after that, the next thing will be an ideology. +1 science from every trading post. Oh yeah, that's right. I do want more trading posts. And we get a free tech. I guess I'm going to take radio, since it's the most expensive thing on the list. Although, ooh. Oh, this must be our spy tech. So we could have taken radio. Didn't realize they were that far ahead. We're going to grab biology, which reveals oil, which is really important, and is also relatively expensive. And hook up the coal. We've got our great profit. We've grown. Warning people. The sheep. I know we're unhappy, but just still stockpile the food a little bit. And oil. Well, that's something. Do we actually have any oil in reach anywhere? No. It's kind of funny. We will get this tile. It will grow towards it naturally. This one here is out of reach, though. Technically, if we got enough culture going, it would eventually get this oil. We'll see. It's only 3. Now, this here makes me think we might actually settle another city. There's no happiness around, which sucks. But there's a lot of food. God, I don't know what we're going to do about that. I can't expand right now, though. I've got to focus too much on, like, finishing my infrastructure and getting my tech properly going and all that. Proposal is blatant attack of our interests. Oh, come on. Why don't these people like science? Science is awesome. Okay, we're at 388 now, magically, despite the fact that we're negative. So as soon as we're happy again, we should actually get a pretty good science boost at that point. You set up, and then auto wake up if you see an enemy. Great profit is going to go. We're going to just hunt around sort of visually to try to see who might be close and want our religion. Oh, well, maybe we'll go west again then. Kaisel. Kaisel it is. Here, we'll queue it up that way so you won't get interrupted quite as much. Shrine is done. Temple it up. Because we can use our great points later on. We can already get engineers, which is a thing. We could have used it, I suppose, to rush the Louvre, but I'm not sure that's worthwhile. Do the university, because we need to unlock more buildings. Oh, someone wants a trade route. Unfortunately, you're embargoed, so that's not going to work out super well. Nope. Should put a cut in there before going to the next turn. Let's see what happens. Pocatello declares war on Genghis Khan. Alright, well, Pocatello is extremely powerful, but at least he keeps my two neighbors busy. Yes, absolutely, you can have open borders if it helps you in your war. Just don't lose the war. So don't search us for science. We should be able to pull that off, especially if we go down the southern branch and we'll get tons of tech super fast. You've grown some more. Lovely, lovely. Right, we've still got this silly nonsense going on here. I should be manually placing these things. That's actually not too bad, though. And yeah, the production focus makes a lot of sense there. It still makes sense here. Okay. I actually don't know where I'm going to put this stuff. Is part of the problem. The terrain is kind of sucky for this sort of thing. Actually, this spot here is not a bad spot for a ranged unit if we get attacked from the Mongols. Alright, we got our spice hooked up. Let's go and farm this up now. Next, next, next. Oh, I did it again. Just one more turn, one more turn, one more turn. There's the ship-to-ship combat happening up there. Radio. Oh, and the Mongols do have a coastal city now that we could do stuff with. We got radio. Eiffel Tower is pretty good. That's a lot of happy. Actually, I'm wondering. No, well, we have no faith currently. Great engineers, great scientists. We should probably start saving up for that stuff instead of playing the great profit game. I'm going to go remind me later, because we might want to get something like the Eiffel Tower via a great engineer. It's possible. Meanwhile, there actually might not be enough room for you. I guess we'll put you there. And we'll figure out what to do with you later. Yeah, that's a lot of happy. And the tourism can do things. I do like hospitals. It's a lot of food, but we don't quite have the happiness cap right now, so it'd be a little bit silly to do. I don't think pursuing the walls is going to be important. We could do the great engineering to Neuschwanstein if we teched up the right way. I think a stock exchange is going to be a perfectly fine idea, though. Because money is always helpful. We finished the castle there. Great. Now just go and get our tech buildings, please and thank you. And that is really annoying. Then we're getting a policy, but we can't spend it on ideology. Mostly because we didn't have the coal to set up the factories. I mean, it might not have mattered one way or another. So what do we want to do? We could unlock a new something. More boost in the capital. Earn stuff faster, which doesn't really matter. Less decay is not terrible. Shrines and temples in half the time. Unlock liberty for no good reason. Gold from harbor, seaports, and lighthouses. We do actually have quite a few of them. And we do have a lot of sea trade routes. We might just finish exploration. And purchasing great admirals is not super good. And patronage stuff is not terrible just because city-states are always kind of handy. But no, we'll take a bit of gold boost. Because we have a fair number of harbors, seaports, and lighthouses. It'll encourage us to actually build some more. I don't think we have the East India Company yet. So from 58 to 74. It's actually quite a bit of money. It's not the most important thing. So we got that from the modern era jump. Apparently... yeah, that was potentially a misplay. I'm not sure if that's true or not, though. I think we're okay with backfilling this stuff here. I don't think we need to rush. I mean, stadiums aren't bad for more happiness, but I don't think we need to rush up there. Oh, research labs. Yeah, let's do that. Tech's not all that different. Tell you what, let's go up to steam power here, because either way, we get it. We need steam power, and then we'll figure out what our next step is at that point. We also have another spy. Oh, because we were in the place, and then there was things, and then, yeah. No, we're 4 turns away from that. Yeah, okay, and that's the counterintelligence. All right, let's take a look at our info addict screen. Oh, my God, you know what we're going to do? Is put a cut in this damn video. Oh, way too long. Listen, thanks, everyone, for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.